coffee? Is that yes or no? Bracken House, Cannon Street, EC4. That's near you in the city, isn't it, William? Will you drop me off there? I've got this enormous canister of nerve gas to deliver. CO2 or cyanide, something like that. Anyway, I am going to spray it through the letterbox, and within about 4 minutes, the entire staff of the Financial Times will be found slumped over their typewriters in printing presses. Yes, the grand presses will roll to a standstill, and tomorrow morning a mighty cheer will go up from 1 million housewives throughout the land as they find their husbands beginning to talk to them again.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you said something.
No. Why do you suppose it's pink?
What?
Well, your newspaper, why is it pink?
I've no idea.
Oh, go on. You've been staring at it for 20-odd years. Has it never occurred to you to wonder why?
Not really. I've more pressing things on my mind.
Naughty girl Hester mustn't talk at table.
Darling, I have 3 clients coming to see me today about their tax affairs. They will expect me to know about the stock market, the pound, industrial investment, and what the Chancellor is going to allow them on expenses. I can guarantee that not one of them will want to know why the Financial Times is pink. More coffee, please.
No one's going to ask me anything at all. Except perhaps whether I want this week's offer of a giant-sized packet of washing powder.
You've got plenty of friends you can see, haven't you?
Oh, sure. I could spend the whole day having a coffee here, sherry there. That's not what I want.
Don't you like being on your own in the house at last?
Oh, of course I don't. Tom and Emma were my life, or part of it.
I miss them too, you know.
I know, but darling, how would you feel if you were suddenly redundant? I mean, you are going to go on being busier and more successful for years and years. I'm left racketing about in an empty house without a purpose in life.
You go jogging?
William, dear, it's not my legs I'm worried about. The other end of my anatomy, up here. 0034.
Hester?
Oh, hello, Mother.
Had your paper delivered this morning?
I'm afraid we have, yes.
I never got my telegraph.
Well, would you like to borrow the Financial Times?
Don't be silly. That's quite useless.
Much the same news.
I'm not interested in the news. I want the solution to yesterday's crossword.
All right. I'll try and pick you up a copy later.
No, I don't want to be a nuisance.
Oh, no, you're not.
I'll be in all morning.
All right, love. Okay. Bye-bye.
I don't know why she wastes money phoning. She could open the window and shout.
She needs to feel independent.
Well, she's not the only one. That's why the kids left home.
So they should. They're young. They're leading exciting lives.
And you're not.
Well, look, I don't expect excitement, but I've got a few years between now and the pension book. I want to fill them up. I don't want to slip quietly into an early dotage.
I can't imagine you going quietly about anything. What happened to that job as a chef that you were offered in that restaurant?
What, Lucy's
What's it called?
Kitchen?
Yes.
Oh, well, that was only for one night a week, and I haven't heard anything yet.
Why on earth would anyone open a restaurant for one night a week?
You idiot. It's open every night, but they've got a rota of 7 cooks. You see, all amateur, of course, but each one does their own speciality and then builds up a following.
What are you being followed for?
Well, my cordon bleu, of course.
Sounds pure garlic.
No, when you've got a diploma, you don't cook sausage and mash.
Pity.
Oh, you poor old thing. You know, you should have married some cosy lady who'd be content to sit at home, darn your socks, and have your favourite dish waiting for you every night.
I thought I had.
I suppose it doesn't matter once in a while giving my lord and master a special treat. What would you like tonight? Coq au vin, bœuf en croûte, blanquette de veau?
Shepherd's pie.
You can be very cruel at times.
You need to be careful, you know.
Oh, don't worry. I won't drop down dead or anything.
No, I mean, you ought to be careful being on the common.
Oh?
There's a lot of unsavory characters about.
Oh, really?
A woman was raped the other day whilst jogging.
Oh, you must have been going very slowly.
Hector,
Yes, Mother.
did you get my paper?
Oh, sorry, dear, they'd sold out at Smith's.
Oh, I'm furious.
Oh, bear up, Mother. Things could be worse.
They are. You must have another stupid letter from your father.
Oh, well, it's nice of him to write.
He's got the cheek of old Nick. I told him I won't have him back. He's a roue and a reprobate.
All right, dear, all right. We don't need the whole of Barnes to know.
If I could get up there, I'd shout it from the top of Nelson's column.
Mother, could we discuss this indoors?
Love to. Come up.
And the pain caused by my foolish impetuosity must surely be fading after all these years. It would be such a pleasure to see you again. Grant me this at least. You're sometime wayward and ever-loving Guy. Oh. Oh, I think that's rather touching.
And you're as gullible as the rest of them. That man's a fraud.
Well, nevertheless, he's still my father.
A thoroughly unsuitable one.
Well, I didn't pick him, did I?
He deserted me for the enemy.
Oh, I think a good many soldiers fell in love with the ladies they liberated in Italy. At least she was in the resistance.
It's a pity she didn't resist him.
Anyway, they're divorced now, so he's bound to feel a bit lonely.
Well, he can stay that way.
Well, you won't mind if we see him. He's very fond of the children, you know, especially Emma.
Yes. She's got a lot of his qualities.
Yes, she's attractive and popular, certainly.
And morally unstable. Is she still living in sin?
No, dear, Pinner.
Don't be obtuse. I mean, she's living with a young man.
Peter, yes.
You and William never did anything like that.
We didn't live together, no, but we had the odd weekend away.
Well,
Littlehampton.
you were staying with Aunt Margaret.
Yes, but William was nearby in a hotel.
You never told me.
I was hardly likely to, was I?
I have to have a word with William about this.
Bit late now, dear. Anyway, think back to your own courtship. I bet Dad suggested a crafty weekend or two.
No, never. Guy's behavior was impeccable. It was only as a husband he was a total disaster.
I think you'll find we have a very comprehensive list of courses here, Mrs. Kingley.
Oh, thank you.
Now, what are your particular interests?
Well, anything but bloody shopping.
1 knife or 2?
Well, it depends. Do you want cheese?
Yes. Oh, it looks very nice. Where'd you find it?
Twickenham.
Twickenham? Why don't you do your shopping in Barnes?
I do, but it ended up in Twickenham.
Oh, it's only Sonia.
Hello.
Hester, dear, forgive me. Hello, William.
Hi.
I'm on the scrounge again.
Why? What are you after this time?
Nothing. It's the iron. It won't work, and I'm halfway through John's dress shirt.
Maybe it's the plug.
No, I don't think so. I didn't drop the plug.
Only the iron.
Yes. I wondered if you had a spare one.
Sonia, that was my spare one.
Was it? When did I borrow that?
Last time we dropped the iron.
Aren't I awful?
Oh, never mind. Would you like something to drink?
Love one. What's good for shock?
A hot, sweet tea.
Ooh. Is that brandy?
It's only cooking. It's,
Oh, don't mind. I'll have a small one just to keep you company. Won't you join me?
Oh, you're very kind.
It's more settling after an accident. And my doctor says that I should keep off tea and coffee. He says my problem is that I retain liquid.
Oh, a lot of it's mine.
I got it.
Got what?
The job.
Oh, darling, congratulations.
I start on Thursday.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, Mrs. Patel's Indonesian rice staffel is making way for Mrs. Kinglake's cordon bleu.
Book us in.
Oh, no, not on my first night. No, I'm far too nervous.
Oh, wonderful. Well done. I'll drink to that.
No, you won't. No, you won't. No, we all will.
Ta-da! Lucy's Kitchen presents.
Woo! Ooh. Feel a bit like Churchill, you know, being called back into office in 1940. I mean, he'd been out in the wilderness, hadn't he, faffing around for years. Then suddenly he had his supreme mission in life. He was needed.
Yes, but can you come up with the goods in 3 days?
No, well, I don't mind being rushed into things. Gets the adrenaline going. Now, tell me what you think of that. Because that's what I'm serving tomorrow. Oh.
I'll get it.
No, you start. It'll get cold.
All right.
0034.
It's me, Ma.
Oh, Emma.
Have you got a minute?
Well, darling, it's not terribly convenient.
It's about Peter.
Right.
I mean, it's all working out jolly well. We're still in love and all that jazz, but some nights he comes home pretty late from work, he bolts his food, then falls asleep in front of the telly. I mean, he actually falls asleep, Ma. Look.
Yes, that's quite common in men, dear.
Yes, when they're old like Dad. But I mean, I do a day's work, then get back, cook a meal, and I feel great.
Yeah, Emma, dear, you have made your bed and you must... No, what I mean...
Peter's just woken up and says he wants to go down the pub, so I'll have to cut you short. I know there's heaps of things you're dying to tell me. They'll just have to wait. Goodbye, Ma. Love to Dad.
That was Emma.
Was you cut off?
No, she ran out of breath.
How is it?
Blissful. Well, what's the verdict?
Huh?
On the meal.
Oh, absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
What is it?
Pâté de foie avec bœuf en croûte.
Oh, meat pie. Lovely.
Now you put me right off.
Sorry.
Why do you find it so hard to relate to continental cuisine?
Isn't it enough that I relate to the chef?
Oh, listen, talking of the continent, Dad has reared his handsome head again.
Oh, he's over here, is he?
Apparently. Mother showed me a letter from him this morning.
Good. Keep her occupied in her old age.
Well, I'll leave you the job of convincing her because I can't.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
Most married men who go wandering off in search of fresh fields invariably come back to their first love.
Really?
Given half a chance.
Well, that's very reassuring. Keep a light burning for you in the window, darling.
I wasn't talking personally.
Well, let's. Come on. I'm intrigued. Which particular field would you like to roll in?
I haven't given the matter a thought.
Oh, Dyer.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. You must have had a dream girl at some time or another.
June Allison.
I remember Mary Alice.
No, the film star.
Oh, film star. Oh, well, that's all right then. What was so particular about her then?
Well, there were two things, actually.
Yes.
No. She had a husky voice and a slight lisp. Very appealing.
And yet you married me, who has neither.
But not obligatory, you know.
Would you like me to cultivate them, sweetheart?
Don't try anything else, for God's sake.
Oh, William, breakfast!
This doesn't look like a boiled egg.
No, that's dinner. This is breakfast.
Ah. Thank you. Well, I'm not in your way, am I?
No, not if you stand over there. There.
Oh.
That's it. There.
going to be like this all the way to Glasgow, is it?
Well, at least you won't slop your coffee.
Oh, sorry to bother you at this hour.
Morning.
Hello, Nancy.
Good morning, dear. I just wanted a little word with you both.
Sorry, darling. I'm in a terrible hurry. Got to get this lot down to Lucy's kitchen.
William, it's high time you asserted yourself.
Why?
Well, this family's going to the dogs. Your wife's in catering, and your daughter's living in sin.
Emma left home in order to stand on her own 2 feet.
Seems to involve a lot of lying down.
Would like to draw up a shooting stick and discuss it over breakfast.
I've had breakfast, thank you.
Well, you're up early.
Oh, I had a wretched night.
Why?
Couldn't sleep. Oh, your father kept trying to phone me.
You still tickle his fancy, Nancy.
All I have to say to you, William, is Little Hampton.
I beg your pardon?
Does that ring a bell?
Should it?
A very big one.
I'm sorry, I've lost the thread of this conversation.
I'll explain it all to you later, darling.
Oh.
Hester's been telling me what you got up to before you were married.
I don't think I ever told her what I got up to.
I mean, with her in Little Hampton.
Oh. Well, that was nothing. Wait till you hear what we did in Walton under Naze.
Hester? Now, Sonia. Oh, good grief. Just thought you'd like to know. I've taken your advice. What particular advice is that? Exercise. Oh, what are you going for, Harlequin? No, I'm jogging. I've just been round the block. Oh, very brave. Well, your proposition? No, not so far, unfortunately. No. Well, I can't stop. I've got to get off with this lot to Lucy's kitchen. Oh, of course, it's your big day. Would you like some help? Some help, yes. Your help, no. You do a hand unloading at the other end. Very kind of you, but please don't bother. Oh, do me? No. I know. Take the 2 big ones, Sonia. Maybe that one. Try and keep as fast as you can. Okay. I'll wait for you. Yeah. It's open. Uh-huh. Oh, officer.
Is this your car, madam?
Well, no, actually not mine, but I was in it.
You happen to be on a yellow line.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you told me. I won't park here.
You just have.
No, I'm unloading. My friend's the chef here. Well, not always, but tonight she is. In fact, it's her first night tonight, and we've got to get all the desserts out and into the fridge, because if we don't, they go all squidgy by this evening. And that'll be all for one's first night. So much depends on it, you see.
Be that as it may, you are unlawfully parked.
What is it? What's happened?
Is this your car?
Yes.
I have been endeavouring to explain to this lady that you can't park here.
Oh, no, well, please don't listen to a word she's saying, officer.
I'm trying not to.
Good. Now, just get in the car, dear, and stop trying to confuse the man.
It wasn't Hester.
Yeah, dressed like that, you confuse anyone. So, just please forget everything she's told you, officer. She's a very loyal friend, but she's a shocking witness. No, the fact is, I'm unloading a few sweets for here tonight. Tarte aux pommes, lemon meringue, citron fromage, stuff like that. I'm the new chef here, you see. Well, no, I mean, I don't do it all on my own. There are 6 of us, we take it in turns. And although I will be cooking the main meal here tonight, I have to get the desserts here well in advance, you see.
Hester, I've already told.
Please don't interrupt. I have to get them into the fridge really early, you see.
Otherwise, they go all squidgy.
Yes, that's it exactly. You see, dear, all you have to do is explain it logically to the man and he understands the problem. So, is it all right if I move along now then, officer?
I wish you would.
Of course, yes. Right. Look, I'm on every Thursday, by the way.
Oh, really? I'll alert headquarters to that fact.
Oh, that's really kind of you. But, you know, you shouldn't bother. It isn't necessary. Thanks for being so considerate, officer. Goodbye.
Goodbye, madam.
How does that look?
Oh, you're rubbing holes in it.
Well, I've got to do something.
Yes, well... Managing to keep pace with things out here, are you?
We're not exactly rushed off our feet, are we?
No, well, it's barely 8 o'clock yet.
You should have seen it last night when Mrs. Grant was on duty. They were fighting to get in.
Oh, nice for her.
It's her kidneys they go for.
Really?
It's delicious. Good old-fashioned English cooking. You can't beat it.
Except with good old-fashioned French cooking, perhaps.
All that garlic turns your stomach.
Not everyone would agree with you.
If God had meant for us to use garlic, we'd have been born with a peg on our nose.
Huh, you ought to meet a husband.
Why has he got one?
Double 043.
Oh, hi, Dad, it's me.
Oh, hello.
Are you eating?
Not really, no.
Well, we've got this offer of the flat for 45,000, which seems a lot, I know, but Peter says it's not so bad when you consider we're both earning. The fact that we're only living together might be a bit tricky, but, well, I expect there are ways round that, aren't there?
Possibly. Would you like me to come over tonight? I mean, I'm not...
Peter's just come in with some hamburgers, so I'm afraid I'll have to hang up. Goodbye. Love to Ma.
Dad?
Yes?
Hello, Nancy.
Is that you again?
I don't know about again. It's me, William.
Sorry, William. I thought you were Guy. He keeps pestering me. It's most irritating.
It's your fatal charm, Nancy.
What are you after?
Well, I'm after your company, actually. Hester's out chefing, so I wondered if you'd like to pop across and have a drink and a bite of cheese.
Cheese?
And or apple.
Oh, thank you, dear. And I'm just about to have a nice piece of haddock and a poached egg.
Ah.
And then there's a play I want to watch.
Well, you could watch it over here.
No, I prefer my set if it's all the same to you.
Okay, fine. Enjoy yourself.
Good night, dear.
Bye.
Men.
Women.
Well, the water's gone cold and all I've washed up so far is a colander.
Don't rub it in, Sonia.
Oh, you can't blame yourself. I mean, it isn't as if they've even tasted your cooking yet.
Thank you. And probably never will.
Oh, these things take time. Apparently, Mrs. Patel wasn't an immediate success. She had to work very hard to get her rice taffel off the ground.
Do you mind if I join you? It's getting a bit lonely out there.
Not a load of laughs in here.
You have a drink.
There's plenty of people about, but when they look through the window and see it's empty, they move on.
Oh, then let's go and sit out there at a table and make it look more inviting.
You're not serious.
Of course I am. Come on.
I don't know what Mrs. Martin would say.
Oh, I don't give a stuff what she'd say. Get in there. That's it. Now sit down. Right.
Well, I've done some silly things in my time.
Oh, stop moaning and look cheerful.
There's an old boy looking through the window.
Oh, right. Let's start talking then.
What about?
Well, anything. Just don't sit there like a waxwork dummy. Is he still there?
Yes, he's reading the menu.
Oh, oh that's very funny, Sonia.
What is? I haven't said anything.
The old fogey's coming in.
Good evening.
That old fogey happens to be my husband. coffee?
Why not? More brandy.
Why not?
We must come here more often.
Well, somebody must.
You know something?
What?
I married an extremely pretty young girl.
Why do you keep that very quiet?
Give us a kiss.
Oh, darling.
Go on, come
Maybe
on.
somebody might come.
It doesn't matter, come on. They are playing our song. Would you care to dance?
Ah, oui, oui.
Lucy's Kitchen, à votre service.
Would you have a table for 4 in about 10 minutes?
Oh no, madam, I'm so sorry. The soup is off, the bœuf en crotte is ever so slightly off, and the staff is definitely off. And I'm about to make passionate love to the cook.
Really?
Do try McDonald's. À bientôt.